Hi, this is Shannon Barnes reporting live from Trixie's Bar in Hamtramck, Michigan, and we are celebrating the Hamtramck Music Festival this weekend. And we're gonna interview some bands that are playing tonight at Trixie's Bar. We got Real Ghosts, we got Market, we got Boudoir Noir, and then we have, what was the last one? Moon King. Yeah, Moon King. Yeah, they're dope. Yes. Okay. Anyways, let's go this direction. Can we go over here? Can you still see me? All right. Could we interview you?
Sure.
All right. We're going to get in the light over here. All right. So, what is your name?
My name's Holly. I play in Real Ghosts and Double Winter.
So how would you define Real Ghosts sound?
We're a bit like synthwave, kind of definitely inspired by like early 80s minimal synth and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what instruments do you play in the band?
I do drum machine and vocals.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very good. All right. Well, we're very stoked to see you. And
We're about to start, like,
oh, sweet.
minutes.
Very good. Awesome. See you later.
Got me going. You run got me going. I couldn't wait. I had to wait. I had to wait. You wanted me. I couldn't stay. I won't forget. I won't forget. You walked away. You could not stay. Stuck in this place. I can't get away. Fight it out. You was never good. You was never good. Told you was never good. Told.
Hi, we are at Whiskey in the Jar for Hamtramck Music Festival, and here I am with Paul from Go Tiger Go.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. So what time are you playing tonight?
We're playing at midnight tonight.
Midnight. All right. And so how would you describe your sound?
Okay, so people always ask, so I've got one in my head already. It's kind of like drinking a Corona on the beach, but you accidentally drop your lime before you put it in the bottle, so there's like a little bit of gritty taste in there, but it's still refreshing.
Oh, very good response. Very unique response.
Thank you.
So, is this your first time playing Hamtramck Music Festival?
No, this is our second year in the row. So.
Very good. Well, it was nice talking to you. Good luck at your set.
Thank you. Great handshake.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, we are at Whiskey in the Jar, Hamtramck Music Festival weekend. Super great weekend in this city. It's fantastic. Tonight, Lipstick Jodi and Go Tiger Go are performing at this venue. And it's not really like a venue, it's just a dive bar, because that's how Hamtramck is, you know what I'm saying? And we are going to interview Lipstick Jodi in just a moment. Hello, we are at Whiskey in the Jar, Hamtramck Music Festival weekend. We are with Lipstick Jodi from Grand Rapids. And I actually played a show with these guys before at Lo and Behold with my band White Bee, and they're phenomenal, so I had to make sure I wouldn't saw them, you know? So let's all pass the mic and give everybody his names.
My name is Camille, and I play the bass guitar.
I'm Carly. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Jamie. I play keys and I sing.
I'm Luke. I'm the drummer and the sex appeal. So
It's absolutely true. It's real. Yeah.
Sweet. So if I could ask you, what kind of music do people usually compare you to, or what genre do you identify yourself with?
It's mostly like the Yeah Yeah Yeahs and a lot of Tegan and Sarah.
Oh, sweet.
A lot of Tegan and Sarah. Indie, yeah, we're like indie. What'd you say? Indie alt pop.
Yes.
That was a good genre. Good job.
I think that's a great genre. Well, you guys are fantastic. Be sure to check these guys out anytime you know, if they have a show going on in Grand Rapids, you're on that side of the state. And if, like, you're here and they end up playing here sometime, just be on the lookout because they're definitely very good. It was nice talking to you guys, and thanks for doing the interview. Appreciate it. Hello, we are at Hamtramck Music Festival at Trixie's. We just saw Market perform, and it was wild. Like, they're super dope. And they changed it up a little bit this time. It was very, like, improv-y slash, like, I don't know, kind of like noise, like jazzy kind of, too. Very different than what I'm usually, like, used to when I see the band Market. But we got Ben right here from Market. He's the one that, like, makes all the tracks, all the tunes, you know. Let's talk a little bit about your, like, style of music and, like, let's talk about your influences a little bit too. I'd like to hear that. So here's the microphone.
About my influences.
Yeah.
My main influences would. Oh man.
I know what you mean.
All right. It'd probably be. I'll name a couple of bands or a few bands, and musicians. Probably like John Lee Hooker, The Soft Machine. Man, the techno guys, Detroit techno guys, Juan Atkins and Derek Mayer, the Founders, I suppose.
Okay.
What else? Oh no, blues music. Yeah, it goes from like Delta blues to Daft Punk.
That's like a really wide variety of artists, and you can definitely see that in the style of music he plays, especially tonight. You could see a lot of different influences stem from like the performance that happened tonight, and it was a lot of different things going on. It was very, very cool, very experimental. So let's talk about like your performance tonight versus like performances that we like, that what I'm used to seeing, what the rest of Detroit is used to seeing, like with Market in particular.
Well, it's kind of a long story. Nolan, the other guy, Market, the guy who does all the crazy insanity things on synthesizers. He ended up moving down North Carolina. He's down in North Carolina now, yeah. And then he's still in Market technically, but it turned into a thing where if it's just me, I can't go out and do like Detroit techno every or whatever you would call it. I don't know. Every show, if it's just me and my output, it would be more just whatever I feel. Like dance music, seeing everybody dance crazy. If they do, it makes me feel away. But then what I did tonight makes me feel a certain way as well. So I figure I might as well do it. It's a weird, I don't know. I don't know.
So there's kind of like this like element of like when Nolan was in like the band, that's kind of like not necessarily missing, but it's different. It's like a different thing, and so you kind of like you feel like maybe you have to like branch out a little bit and experiment a little bit more with like what you're doing and like find yourself and find like the like what you want to do specifically. Yeah.
It's I don't know. He does things I could never possibly do, and so just everything turns into something else, and I don't know exactly what it turns into.
And that's all right, you know? I mean, what you were doing was super dope, and we hope... I know that you're playing 5 Pound Snaps EP, or not EP, it's a full-length album, their album release, the 25th of March.
I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah, you know what? We're excited.
Could be some,
Yeah. we're excited to see what happens, definitely, and I will be there. So, yeah, it'll be
Excited for that, actually. Thanks for reminding me.
for sure. Yeah, well, it was nice talking to you, and we're very stoked for future market and what you have in store for us.
I'm stoked too. Yeah, it's actually good to see you.
Awesome. We are at the Hamtramck Music Festival at Trixie's, listening to Gimme the Night. We're about to see Boudoir Noir, very good band from Flint, Michigan. Very soulful, very sultry, very theatrical. Very good band, very talented front woman, guitar player, singer, and I hear she makes a lot of the beats too, which is pretty rad. Very stoked to see it. Excuse me while I sip on my gin and tonic.
I hear your whisper, baby, in the crashing waves that go through the cosmos of written on every face. The heavy moonlight spinning on the bedroom floor. Watch your sacred thing. You're but we take it on. Kisses melting to ashes, but you could dig it no more. Slither on the sides of the fire when I let go. I waited on the sound of a love that will pass
Hello, we are here, Hamtramck, Michigan. What do you know? You know, don't you know we are in Michigan? It is colder than a mother trucker. I got these mittens on, well, they're gloves that she gave to me. This is wonderful. This is the lead vocalist and guitarist of Boudoir Noir. And she is fantastic, crazy vocalist. She just played at Trixie's tonight, put on a phenomenal show. And I'm just gonna ask her a few questions. So, how would you describe like your sound and like what are your influences?
We call it dark cabaret pop. And our influences, we love like Portishead and Bjork and Muse and Aretha Franklin and all that stuff. So yeah.
And what was the last show you just played?
We played at Tangent Gallery for I forget what it was for, but we played at Tangent Gallery. Like an art show. Oh, it was Touch Me.
Oh,
Touch Me, yeah. You could touch all the art. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was a fun night.
So, how did you get on this bill for Trixie's show? Who asked you to play?
I email people. I bug people. Good. Yeah, I ask around. I'm like, hey, can I play? This sounds really cool. Yeah, so, sure. Yeah, I just emailed. So.
Yeah, what are some of your favorite shows you've ever done?
My favorite show. Oh, one of my favorites to do is a festival in Flint called Buckham Alley Fest. And that's just so cool because the whole downtown Flint just gets filled up and just a lot of people come out and support it. And yeah, that's probably one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
So I'm kind of getting like a lot of like Destiny's Child kind of vibes from your music for some reason. It's mostly just it's like the it's like kind of like the trappy kind of beats, like, and you got like your obviously very soulful vocals and stuff. Did you like draw any influence from like 90s R&B artists?
Oh God, yeah, like Aaliyah and oh my God, yes, Lord, yeah. Just listen to that a lot growing up.
And where, like, because I remember you mentioning one time when I talked to you that you lived on the East Coast, I think. Didn't you live on the East Coast? Okay, what did you do over there?
I lived in Boston for a little bit, went to Berkeley for like a year because it's so damn expensive. I can only go for a year. Okay, yeah. And then I was in New York for a little bit, just hanging out. And then I went to New Mexico and then Chicago and then back to Michigan.
Sweet. So you're originally from Michigan then?
Yeah, yep.
Sweet. So, did you feel like you got any of like your style and your sound like from different areas you've been in, like, and develop like those influence from different areas you've been in?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably, yeah. I mean, you listen to whatever's around you. You pick it up as you go. Put it in your pocket for later. Yeah. Sure.
Did you feel like you like learned a lot? I mean, for your year at Berkeley, like, did you learn a lot of stuff there for like music and stuff?
Yeah, theory-wise, it started my theory journey, and then it just opened the can of worms, and I was like, oh my God, there's a whole other element to music. It's all like, scientific, and it was, so it started that journey.
Yeah. I can relate to that, actually. Going to music school's crazy.
Analyzing like Michael Jackson songs and stuff, that was pretty fun.
That's awesome. That's cool you got to do that. Yeah. For me, it was like analyzing Beethoven, so it was like, I don't know. Anyways, I was going to ask another question. I totally forgot what it was going to be. Do you... Oh, okay, cool. So do you make a lot of your own beats and stuff?
Yeah, Benny makes them mostly, and then I'll come in and be like, let's do this here and there, and yeah. So it's kind of a collaboration. Like, we layer it. Like, Benny will do the beats, and then I'll come in with this, and he'll come in with that, and, like, we just kind of take turns back and forth. Yeah. Each other's parts, so
sweet. That's awesome. Yeah,
it's a good teamwork. So
sweet. Well, thank you for talking to me. I'm like kind of tired because it's been a crazy night. Yeah, no, it was fun. You guys did awesome, and thank you so much.
I want to see the Old Adage, and I love those guys. Yeah, and Odd Hours. So
awesome. Yeah. We just saw Odd Hours, I think. Yeah. I think, I don't know, some schedules got messed up or something, but yeah. Sweet. All right. So stick around for the rest of the festival. I don't know if that makes sense because this is going to be afterwards. This is live. This isn't live. All right.